Arg, morning time pirates. How are ye? I am awake and I am here, and I am physically tired, but mentally I feel great. I spent most of the day yesterday finishing my Hurricane pages in my journal, and it's making me so happy. They're so colorful, so pretty, obnoxious in design, and that's so me. All primary, beautiful, gorgeous colors with like there I had a D&D sticker pack, so there's some of those in there and these little stickers that are like jars with cool things in them. I love those stickers, by the way. And so I have some of those in there. I bought these little doggy balloon stickers and bubble stickers and just oh my gosh, I had so much fun and washi tape and primary colors. It was phenomenal. So much fun. I cannot wait till y'all get to see them. I'll probably take pictures and post them in Discord so you can get an early look. But I will use that as my HereKit announcement for the wider world who is, there's people that just not cool enough to be on our Discord. So, but oh my gosh, they made me so happy. Also, I really need to get that off my list, and I did. And today, I really need to get my other thing. Book 2 in the Malice of Moons and Mages. I need to get that finished proofread. So that will be my priority today. I did not even make my list for this week. I was just so focused. I did, however, have some extra stickers and stuff, and so I put them on my planner because why not? It's my planner. I can do whatever I want with it. Planner isn't perfectly centered, but I eyeballed it, okay? But yeah. Yeah, makes me happy. The things that make you happy that you're more likely to pick up and keep doing. Yeah, and sorry about Friday. Thank you for understanding. I'm so grateful for Alicia for popping up a sprint. Hopefully, you went over to her side of the internet and got some stuff done. Yeah, my daughter's moving out, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So emotions are high. She's doing the best she can. So it was very tough night Thursday night. But yeah, so I'm happy. I'm ready to get to it. Last week, I did all of this stuff on my list on Monday and Tuesday. So hopefully I can do that again this week. I mean, if I can do Wednesday too, I'm just rocking it. And not just being more productive. I don't think I'm really being more productive, but I'm getting better about writing my lists. That's a trick in and of itself, quite frankly. So we shall see. There's usually something on the list that I write down and then I just can't do it, and that's where my week stops. And I don't mean stops, I still do stuff, but that's where I stop being able to do all the things. So, but I made my breakfast. I've not eaten it yet, so I need to do that. And yeah, I think that's it. So how did y'all do? How was your weekend? Who do we have on here? We have, oh, by the way, Alicia. Alicia will not be here unless she happens to get back from her appointment. So she's got a doctor's appointment this morning, and it depends on how long that will be if we get to see her this morning. Also, I have to cancel. I'll say it again later. I had to cancel Monday night reading sprints because of we have a meeting tonight for Multiverse. So I will be at the Multiverse meeting tonight, and I will not be able to do sprints. So I might reschedule them for later this week, but we'll see. The only days I get off are sometimes Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I need to take advantage of those. But there are lots of people streaming on Mondays, so there should be someone you can go to. Now, let's see who's in chat. We have Pearl. Hello. Why, hello, Pearl. Good to see you. Pearl says, I am reading I'm Not the Only Murderer in my retirement home this morning. It's moving along nicely. Excellent. That's on my list. I have a list that's older people who are killers, right? So, yeah. Pearl says, I've got lots of interwebby things to do this morning as well. My list is ready to be tackled. Yes, get it done. Get it done. And Jen says, good morning. Back to work today, but I'm going to try to sneak in some pages of My Grandmother by Frederick Bachman. I need to read that one too. It's on my list for the HereKid parent thing. I found it a little free, nope, not a little free library, Friends of the Library store. I'm assuming you mean the long run, right? Like my grandmother told me to tell you that she's sorry. I had to write that down twice in my Here Kit things. I'm using it for 2 things. Yeah, it was a lot. And Olivia says, hi, Kelly. And hi, Pearl and Jen. Hello, Olivia. Good afternoon. And Chris has joined us. Thanks for sprints yesterday, Chris. I did get my Here Kit pages done. And Chris says, good morning, everyone. I'm going to read Hunted by Sky Milky Wegner. I don't know, it's Wegner or Wegner. I am on page 21 of 285. Oh, at your reading speed, you will get this done in sprints. And Pearl says, hi there, Olivia and Chris. Allie says, hello, Kelly and chat. Reading When the Day Comes by Gabriel Meyer. 13% in. That's not bad. That's enough to know whether you like it or not. And Pearl says, hi there, Allie. Olivia says, hi, Chris. Hi, Allie. Ren says, hello, everyone. Why, hello, Ren. Good afternoon. I can't believe the month is half over. I've not read a single book off my TBR. I've read 7 books, but not one off my TBR. I need to get those done. Where was I? And Manda's here. Why, hello, Manda. How are you? Hey, everyone. Finally made some sprints. I'm hoping to finish Story of Birds. I have 2 hours left at 63%. Ooh, so close. So close. Making my to-do list right now for the day, though. Yeah, that's what I've got to do first. I'm going to eat breakfast and make my list for the week so I can get that all organized. Because if I don't organize my brain, even though I know today I have to concentrate on getting this edit done, if I don't organize my brain, forget it. It's a lost cause. So I need to do that first thing this morning. I'd like to do it Sunday night, but nope. Olivia says, hi, Ren. Pearl says, hi there, Ren and Manda. Allie says, hi, Pearl, Jen, Livia, and Chris. And Molly has joined us. Good morning, Molly. Thanks for that. The thing you sent me, the digital scrapbook, that thing's awesome. So I did sign up and download my one thing and then got off it, though, so I didn't get too distracted. But if I'm going to print any of the papers, though, I'm going to need a better printer. So we shall see where that goes. But I downloaded a Spanish one because part of my personal curriculum is learning Spanish, which this weekend, 2 of my friends really want to learn it, too. So now there's 3 of us that are going to work on it. It's way easier to do it with a group than one. They all got Babbel and everything. So we're all doing Latin American Spanish. So very excited. So I'm going to work out this week. I need to work out what we need to do, like what the lesson plans are basically. And then we're going to work on it together. I'm very excited. And Olivia says, hi, Amanda. Ren says, had a study catch-up day today, still getting work done, so probably we'll continue with that. Excellent. Get it done. Get it done, Ren. You got this. Pearl says, hi there, Molly. Amanda says, hey, Pearl and Livia. Livia says, go back. Hi to Molly. And Allie says, hi, Molly and Ren. And Ren says, also might listen to my audiobook, Heir of Prophecy. I was finally able to get into this book yesterday. I switched to Everything Was Beautiful and Nothing Hurt by Ben Reeves over the weekend. Ooh, I got that book from a little free library. Oh, I need to edit that video too. That will go up next week. So very excited. I was like, dude, this is a brand new book. Yes, I will take it. I gave them 5 books in exchange. I think it's fair. And Molly says, hi, Kelly. Hi, Amanda. And Alicia says, good morning, Kelly. Why, hello, my friend. How are you? Just popping in to say good morning and hug the like button. I'm about to go to my appointment, but hoping to be back in time to join as we are just talking about my current HRT med. Good. Well, we'll be here waiting for you. And Molly says, good luck with the appointment, Alicia. Aaron says, really loved that one. Gave it 4.5 stars, but turns out I can't read back-to-back fantasy. I need different genres in between. Yeah, I can't do that with anything. I'm telling you right now, because these are the audiobooks that are available for my Pop Sugar I'm trying to finish up. It's a lot of historical / contemporary fiction. And I say historicals because they're multiple timeline ones, but they're really contemporary, right? That's really what they are. More like, this is what my life is like books. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die of boredom. It's been like 3 in a row and I'm gonna hurt someone. And now I still have to read the winners, which is really the same thing. So I just I'm like, I need. Thank God I'm reading 12 months, but I need fantasy right now, like right now. But all the audiobooks that are available, and I'm getting the audio because none of my TBR books can I get on audio. So I mean, without buying them. And so I need to read those with my eyeballs. So the audio, like I finished an entire book yesterday while I was doing my pages. And the book, it was fine. It's me. Like I am bored. So I get that, Ren. I get that. It doesn't matter what it is for me. I just cannot read it over and over and over again. Pearl says, "Hi there, Alicia." Livia says, "I've to write my 3 morning pages, even if it isn't morning anymore." You could still do it. Who knows? Who's gonna know the difference? And I'm debating if I participate in another readathon in September. Ooh, so many options. Chris says watching Nicole sprints as well, and she told me to tell you. She says hi. Aw, why hello, Nicole. She's on late for her, really late. Oh wait, you mean the other Nicole? I will go see Nicole after my sprints. Yeah, yeah. No. Nicole is my Monday. Part of the reason why Mondays are so productive. That's thanks to Nicole. And because they're Monday. I love Monday. Ren says, "Hey, Livia, Pearl, Allie, and Molly." Livia says, "Hi, Alicia." And Chris says, "Both you and Nicole have basically the same reaction about how I'll finish it super quick with the way I read." Yeah. Yeah. You're known around here now, Chris. We know you. And Allie says, "It's really good. I'm loving it. I had to wait on the book from Libby since February, but I can see why it's so popular." Oh, that's awesome. Swank says, "Pirates, happy thrift store day." Ooh, excellent. Happy Black Cat Appreciation Day. I do like black cats. They're beautiful. Happy World Eggplant Day. What's an eggplant? I have to look that up now. Eggplant. Oh, eggplant, like the vegetable. Because it was 2 words, I was like, eggplant, like spider plant. You know what I mean? Like, good thing I'm not writing this morning. Let's see. Oh, I'm editing. Yeah, I'm not proofreading. Proofreading is about the details, so I would look things up like that. Allie says, "Good luck with appointment, Alicia." Molly says, "I have inspection sometime today, tomorrow, or Wednesday. Usually they start with me, though." Ah, that's right. You've got this, Molly. You've been keeping up with it, man. You've been rocking it. Also, they inspect a lot. Is that normal? And Molly says, "Swank." Livia says, "Hi, Swank." Alicia says, "Hey, Pearl and Livia." Swank says, "Molly Sue." And Alicia says, "Thanks, everyone. I'm off. Be back soon, I hope." Excellent, Alicia. I hope it all goes smoothly. Molly says, "You're welcome. I'm so happy you'll get use from it." Natalie says, "Hi, Swank." Pearl says, "Hi there, Swank." And Pearl says, "It's very Monday-ish, Kelly." Yeah, for sure. For sure. I had to prove all those eggplants, Swank. They don't know we literally mean eggplants. And Swank says, "Konnichiwa, Pearl, Jen, Alicia, Pearl." Oh, Pearl gets twice. Oh, Pearl, you're lucky. Livia, Chris, Ali, Ren, and Manda. Excellent, excellent. I love it. I love it. So we're only 13 minutes in, but I am okay because I've got to get this list done because my brain is spinning. So I'm going to eat breakfast, get the list done, and hopefully I can do that all in this half hour. And then next half hour, I can start editing. If not, I'll have to be finishing my list. So we'll see. All right, everyone. Let's make the magic happen. Here we go. And there was our first sprint. I got my breakfast eaten, my meds taken, and I drew my squares. So I'm ready for the week. I put my weekly goals here, and then the rest of them are the days. I know some people combine their Saturday and Sunday, but my Saturdays and Sundays are booked, so I need them separate. But yeah, so now I just have to fill it in and get things organized. So how did y'all do? Let's see. We had, the last one was Pearl saying that she is extra loved, and that's because Zwank said hi twice, or konnichiwa twice. And Zwank says, I haven't had coffee yet. I feel you. So working on the matcha. I'm doing good today. It's funny though that you could be tired, but like your brain's happy because of what I got done yesterday. And it's so colorful and so pretty. And Molly says, if anyone is interested, here's the website I shared with Kelly. There are free downloads and subscriptions. Yeah, that I got the whole Spanish one, so I cannot wait to decorate those Spanish pages in my personal curriculum. I think I'm gonna have to do the personal. I'm setting up the guidelines for it, but I'm gonna have to do it like month by month because I can't like reserve pages for each thing because I don't know how many it's gonna take, and I don't want a separate book for each one. So I'm gonna have to do it month by month, just whatever progress I make that month kind of thing, and then just do those pages. So every month we'll have like something from each of the things theoretically. So that's the plan anyway. And Livia says, thank you, Molly. And Molly says the inspections are every 6 months. Oh, okay, gotcha. And I've never lived anywhere with regular inspections, so no, not normal in my experience. I've seen normal inspections at some of the apartments that we have, but it's once a year. It's like right before you re-sign the lease. And Molly says, welcome, Livia. And you got this, Kelly. I do got this. Thank you, Molly. And Lauren has joined us. Why, hello, Lauren. How are you today? Good morning. I forgot to jump on at 9, but I have a meeting at 9:30 to 10, so I'll be back. Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. And Vanessa has joined us. Why, hello, Vanessa. I canceled my reading sprints tonight so I could be at the meeting. So I will be at the meeting tonight. I'm waiting to see how everyone works out so I can get the whatever authors are not in the vendor hall and are not on a panel at that time, that I can put them in the book fair. So I am waiting for that because there were a bunch of them in there, right? So and I don't have enough room. I have room for about 12. And Livia says, hi, Lauren. Hi, Vanessa. Livia says, sending good vibes to you and your husband, Vanessa. And Livia says, oh, I must have skipped. I skipped one. Vanessa says, I'm going to have to leave early today in a little over an hour. Hubby has his interview to renew his green card today. Please send good vibes. Good vibes. Good vibes. Good vibes. And Livia says, I wrote my pages. Now I have some admin stuff to do. And Swank says, ciao, Vanessa. Good luck today. Vanessa says, hey, Livia, and thank you. Swank says, hola, Lauren. And Vanessa says, Swank, good morning, and thank you. Chris says, I am now on page 104 of 285 of Hunted. I am enjoying it. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, I never set the timer. We're just going to assume when I get to the bottom of the things, we're good to go. Excuse me. Allie says, read to page 100, 17% in when the day comes. Ooh, nice. And hi, Vanessa. Mai has joined us. Why, good morning, Mai. It's so good to see you. Morning. Vanessa says, I made coffee and in the process of taking my meds. Excellent. First step in the morning. Lindsay says, hope everyone is well. I'm off work until Thursday, so might be able to do more reading. I have been super productive so far today. Bye-bye. Thanks. The pages are so pretty. You should go look at them. He actually doesn't care. It's just not his thing. He just doesn't like pretty things. No comment. Um, let's see. And Lindsay has joined us. Good afternoon, Lindsay. Hope everyone is well. I'm off work until Thursday, so might be able to do more reading. I've been super productive so far today. Yay! I love that. And Spank says, Aloha, Lindsay. And Lauren says, Morning, Kelly. My meeting ended early, so I'm here. I hope everything is well with you and your family. I hope you have fun at Bare Naked Ladies the other night. Oh, Lauren, they were amazing. So we got pictures taken with them. I should put them on the Discord, I guess. And got to see the sound check, except we didn't get to see the sound check. It was really just kind of a little private performance. I was like, lame. Like, I wanted to see the sound check. When we got there, because we were there early, because, ADHD. So I always try to get there really early. Like, I don't try, but that's what I end up doing. Because if I don't, I'm going to be really late. So I always end up stupid early. But it's okay. I always bring a book. And I could hear Ed on stage. I was like, "Dude, Ed's on they're doing the sound check now. I thought we get to see the sound check." And the lady at the booth thing, she was like, "No, it's all right. Don't worry about it." I'm like, "Okay." And then the sound check, it was basically just I was like, "Oh, come on." I was more interested in the ins and outs of the actual sound check. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It probably is just me, and that's why that's not what they do. Other people are like, "Lame, they didn't even sing anything." And I would have been like, "Cool." But I was afraid because I'll say the last couple times we've seen them, even though they're my favorite, I felt like Ed was done. Which, by the way, is a brand new song that kind of sounds like he is kind of done. But anyways, like he was just done. Like he was not giving the energy he normally gave. And I understand he's getting older. Me too. I get it. But that's what we pay for, right? Otherwise, I'll just listen to the albums. And so, he wouldn't talk as much. He was playing other people's songs more than theirs, things like that. And I was like, that's not what I'm paying for to come see them. Right. And so I told Zafo, I'm like, so if they do that again this time, this will be the third time in a row. And you know what? We're good. And he's like, fair. And can I tell you, that was like the best concert they'd had in a decade. They were so good. So I was like, well, they must have heard me. I guess we're not going to stop it. They come, we're going. It was so funny. But no, it was great. But we did leave after them. The opening act, though, surprise, surprise, is Matt Nathanson. Had no idea who that was. Turns out I knew one song. Um, Come on, Get Closer. No, Come on, Get Higher. Um, and that song I'd heard before, but I had no idea who this guy was. He was fire on stage. He was so good. He had all of us involved. He talked to the audience. He went into the audience and ran around and he just absolutely phenomenal. He knew what was going on locally because he made fun of Market Street, saying they're trying to close it down because oh no, there are bad words that they hear sometimes. I'm like, dudes, come on. I never understand that. I just don't understand that. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So, but it's hilarious to me. And yeah, I'm having a great old time. A great old time. But I'm new fan. I made a fan. And then we left after Naked Ladies. We didn't even see Train. Wasn't interested. I got everything I wanted. We left. And good thing, because on our way home, they were closing off the highway, which means by the time the concert was over, the highway would have been closed. Getting home would have been an absolute nightmare. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we had a lot of fun at the Bare Naked Ladies concert. We also had an amazing meal. Um and Ren says, "Hey, Zwank." And Ellie says, "Hello, Lindsay." And Ren, it's funny, I'm wearing Bare Naked Ladies shirt right now too. This is the last concert. Um the new shirts too, they're Zafo got a yellow one and I got a pink one. Like I love that they do color. That's black and gray and white. Boring. Please do color. There's a reason why I love them. And Ren says, "Hey to Zwank." Allie says, "Hello, Lindsay." Ren says, "And got a quarter of my work done. Yay!" And Allie says, "Hi, Lauren." And Lauren says, "Hi, Allie." Lindsay says, "Currently reading Portrait." Nope, go back. Currently reading Portrait in Sepia by Isabel Allende. Ooh, I have a book by her. What am I reading? Daughters of Fortune or Daughter of Fortune. That's what I get to read this year. Am I also doing Oh, and also The House of the Spirits. I have 2 books of hers. I've not read anything by Isabel Allende, and I have 2 books on my thing. That'd be cool, like, reading English. Maybe I can read one of hers in Spanish too since I'm learning Spanish. I wanna start with children's books in Spanish, though. So if anyone out there has some cool children's books that I should be reading in Spanish, let me know. I guess I should ask Lahia, my author. She is Mexican. Um, but I don't wanna just do the lessons, right? We're gonna do practical things. We go out, and I want to read, like, some children's books and then advance to, more, and then I also wanna watch, like, telenovela. Like, I really wanna learn Spanish. I don't just wanna take the lessons in Babbel. So, um, and Lindsay says, "Hi, Allie." It tried to translate it to "Hi there." Okay, quit helping YouTube, just quit. Livia says, "Hi, Lindsay," and Lindsay says, "Hi, Livia," and Lindsay says, "Hi, Zwink, sorry I missed your message." And Vanessa says, "Thank you for planning to attend the meeting. You might want to just add all the people you want to add to the book fair, and I'll get Holly to run another report. It's the easiest way to see conflicts." Okay, I mean, I was just gonna wait till the last to see who was left, but I could do that. I will add it to my list right now that I'm writing. Cora, what are you doing? Sorry, she's making noise over there that I can't identify. Oh, it's her dog food bag. She's trying to get out of the garbage. Um, and Livia says, "Hi, Mai." And Amanda says, "Good morning." Good morning, Amanda. Good to see you. Allie says, "Morning, Mai." Vanessa says, "Zepho smooches." And he does like pretty things, Kelly. He likes you. Oh, you're so sweet. The fact that he likes me shows he doesn't like pretty things. It's okay. I'm not offended by it. I know what I look like. Um, it is what it is. Lauren says, "Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really jealous right now because I love the Bare Naked Ladies. I'm telling you, man, I love them. I love them. And they found their fire again. They were on it, man. They even at the end they do this compilation of other people's songs, right? And they do this whole thing, and like Ed goes behind the drums, and Tyler comes out and sings. And man, that boy can sing AC/DC. And so they come out and do all these things, right? That's normal part of their show. But they always change what songs they're doing. And they did both Pink Pony Club and HOTTOGO. I laughed so hard. I'm like, woohoo, Chapel! I love them. I love Bare Naked Ladies. Vanessa says Kelly gets a private concert and complains about not getting a sound check. Laugh. See, I know. I am not normal. I get it. I get it. And Swank says, "Howdy, Amanda." Vanessa says, "Kelly, my library lets me have a free account on Canopy, which is a streaming service. They have a lot of foreign movies. I want Italian movies. You watch Italian movies there? Ooh, I will look that up. Canopy, Canopy, Canopy. I'm in Houston though, and usually on our live stuff we get a lot too. Canopy. Also, my son made me join a football league, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm apparently this is the decade of Kelly learning new things. Um, who am I kidding? I always learn new things. And Allie says, "Good morning, Amanda." All right, excellent. Look at that, perfect timing. I mean, it's a little bit early, but not really because I forgot to start the timer. All right, so let's go back to our writing sprints. Do our second one so I can get this all ordered. Because now I got to go look up and add guests. So I will do that before the meeting. It's through the library, though. Yeah, I'll see. I have no idea what our library has and doesn't have. So I will take a look. I do know that they have movies and music and magazines. So I know they have them. So I will see. I will see. Excellent. I will do that. All right. Here we go. Second sprint. Yeah. Are you chewing on your bag? Yeah, I go get it. All right, look at that, moving right along. Second sprint done. I have my week priorities put together and I have my Monday all set up and ready to go. So I will be I doing all the stuff I do when I finish a book because I finished that book yesterday, but I was so determined to go to bed on time and I did. I mean mostly. And so I didn't finish that stuff. So I'm finishing that up and then I will get to proofread. Woohoo! So excited. So excited. I'm going to get this thing done on time. What? What? So proud of myself. And let's see, how did y'all do that sprint? Pearl says still here. Chrome crashed hard and took ages to get going again. Lesai. Oh, I'm sorry. Darn Chrome. Allie says read to page 131, 22% in when the day comes. And Mai says I got through my work emails, unloaded and reloaded the dishwasher and warmed up my breakfast. Oh, that sounds amazing. I hope you are having something fulfilling to start your day. And Jen says chatted with a colleague for about an hour and got a report run, hoping to finalize it in the next sprint. You got this. You got this, Jen. No problem. No problem at all. Also, I did Wordle, but it took me 5, I think. But I got the connections all in one. And Chris, I got the purple one first. So. Ugh. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. Nope. And oh, my son got it in 5 too. Ah, ha, ha, ha. It was one of those, there were too many choices. It was like, it could have been anything. And Ren says, halfway done with my work. Mai says, Jen. And Lauren says, I am just working away over here. I'll probably be working another 11-hour day and another 60-hour work week. Oh, I'm sorry. Except I get it. I mean, there's no end to the work. I get that so well. Olivia says, I finished my admin tasks. It's one of the bad things about working for yourself. There's no time off, right? So, Ren says, also got Wordle in 5. Look at that. Today was just a 5-day. It was a 5-day. It's just what it was. But excellent. Ren says, still need to do connections though. Yeah, quite frankly, the purple one was easy for me today, but not just because it was easy, because I'm learning how to play the game. That's what I was trying to tell someone when they're like, it's hard. I'm like, yeah, it is hard, but it's not that it's not that you're not smart if you can't figure it out, right? It's that you've got to figure out how to play the game, which is what I've been busy doing. So I've been trying to figure out how to play the game. So I've started to learn their ways, which I think is why I got the purple one first. Am I there yet? No, my winning is only 63%. It's really bad. My longest streak was 5. So do I know it yet? No, but I'm getting there. I'll get there. Ren says, or Olivia says, and I decided to participate in Scientific September too. Is that? Oh, you know what? I almost did that one last year. I should probably do a scientific one. That's one thing on my curriculum. There's no science on my curriculum. No science or math. Because I feel pretty satisfied with what I know science-wise, unless I am going to go back into it to teach or write a book or something. But I mean, my degree is in biology. I do have, you know what I mean? Like I've done a lot of that. I read Scientific American since I almost was able to read. Yeah, when you used to get magazines delivered to your house. So when I was like in my early 20s, this is how you know exactly who I am, because the 2 magazines I got delivered were Scientific American and Entertainment Weekly. Those are the 2 that I got combined. So consider the fact I do not watch movies or TV anymore, hardly ever. I'm trying to watch more because I think I'm reading too many books now. I've gone too far the other way. Who's surprised? That was my life right there. Those 2 things combined. And Lauren says, well, 60 hours is for my full-time job. Then I've got my 2 small businesses too. So it's definitely more than, oh yeah, I forgot about your small businesses. Yeah, no, I'm pretty good. I'm about 60 hours a week. I'm not more than that, unless I work all weekend. Because if we go to an event or something, now we've got it. You can up those hours, but yeah. But I just have the one job. And Olivia says, so many readathons in September, but the game board is great and it will help me with some Here Kid 3 prompts. Ooh, I like that. I like it. I think I might just wait for NetGalley November, though I am doing the, Chris's readathon, the summer one. And I just finished a book for that. I get to cross that off too. So many fun things to cross off. I'm so excited. Excellent. All right. So I'm going to cut this short so we can get back to work. We have one more sprint. I love that we do this on Mondays, man. We are on it. On it on Mondays. And yeah, so we will get this done. And what? What, Cora? What are you doing? What? What do you see? What do you see? Oh, she wants to eat the kitty in the sun. The kitty's like, I just want to lay in the sun. Go away, dog. Poor kitty. Um, and Maya's also stoked about September's readathons. Nice. Y'all are gonna make me feel left out, and then I'm gonna do it. And I'll be so mad because I'm busy. September's not bad though. I just have Dragon Con. October's the one that's awful. We're busy from the moment it starts to the moment it ends. Zwank says all the cat moms out there fill a plastic bottle with water and freeze it, then give it to your cat. They love licking the condensation off it and helps during the summer heat. My Salem loves it. Oh, that's cool. My cats are bougie. They don't want anything. I mean, as in they're indoor only, and I can't imagine them wanting the cold thing because they're always trying to get warm. Like I said, laying in the sun. They're like, I don't like your air condition. And Zwank says, Hola, my. Vanessa says, I'm going to be gone by the time you're done. So thanks for sprints. Have a great week, everyone. Thank you, Vanessa. I'll see you tonight. And Lauren says, is it really a thing as reading too many books? Though, I mean, it's really good for you in your mind. For me, yes, there is. Because I tend to hyper focus, right? So if I am reading too many books, I'm not doing the other things. And my personal philosophy on life is it's about balance. So I am trying to balance what I do. So I'm not just doing the one thing, whatever it is that my brain currently wants to focus on, right? So I try to do more than one thing. So that's my it's just my personal philosophy based on absolutely nothing. So, yep, that's just me. Vanessa says basement cat knocks over any water bowl. Oh no, we currently feed him with a pie plate. The bottle trick might be good. Oh yeah, that might work with basement cat. That is true. That is true. Um Excellent. But if I froze a bottle of water and then put it down for the cats, the dogs would just run off with it. The poor kitties would not even get a chance. And use a glass pie plate. Yeah, makes sense. That makes sense. Um Awesome. All right. So, what am I doing? I am getting my book set. That's right. So let me set up all the things for my book, and then I will be proofreading. And then Nicole sprints and more work done. I love it. All right, here we go. And there we have it, folks. All 3 of our sprints are complete. We have rocked yet another Monday. I'm so excited. I love Mondays. I love Mondays. And I'm just about I got all the stuff I needed to get done for the review and talk to my daughter, and that's it. So I am ready to keep going and start proofreading finally. Finally. And let's see how y'all did. Molly is 55% into Confessions of a Prairie Bitch. Swank is Molly. That title made me laugh so hard. I love that. I love that. Lauren says, okay, touche. And when I read, I usually should be doing other things, but I got to fit my reading in because I love it. But you make a valid point. You're not wrong, right? It's balance. It's balance. And again, my opinion. That's how I choose to live my life. Molly says, I feed my cats in a pasta bowl. So same concept. Molly says, yay, I get to read Kelly's 3rd book. Oh no, I'm proofreading another book, but I am almost done with that 4th one. And the revision for this will be very light because I basically rewrote it, right? So usually the revision stage takes me a long time. It will not this time. There's just a few things I have to catch up on, which I'm doing again right now. So it's going to be nice and clean. It will be the best draft I've ever written. Better be, since it's taken me 2 years. And Molly says, yay. And nope. And it's by Allison Amgrim from Little House on the Prairie. Oh, interesting. Molly says, Swank, I keep water in the freezer for me, so I shall pull out one for the cats and see what they think. Oh, that'll be fun. Experiment time. Molly says, Livia, I did that last September. Thanks for reminding me. And Kelly, give New Scientist a try. I get it from Libby. I can't. I don't know that I have time for magazines right now. So I don't get any of them, but I looked up, I had Scientific American from my library and from Libby. And so I was like, oh, I'll read this. And I just didn't have the time. So we'll see. We'll see. That's why I want to do the personal curriculum. Like if I put it on the schedule and I have a lineup and I have goals, then I can do it. Right. But just because it's fun or just because it's good for me, yeah, I can't do those. I don't know why. Speaking of good for you, Pearl ate a salad and is now knitting while watching YouTube vids and stalking my Amazon order. Ooh. Yes, I have more bones for the puppy coming in. It will be nice. I will miss Benny horribly because I love that dog, but it'll be nice not having to buy double the amount of bones because those yak chews are freaking expensive. Zwank read more news. Chris said, I had some interruptions during Sprint 2 that went into Sprint 3, but got to page 160 of 285 of Hunted. Nicely done. And Charles is here. Why, good morning, Charles. Welcome to Coffee and Contemplation Time. And Ola Time Pirates. Zwank says, hello, Charles. Livia says, I watched a couple of crochet tutorial videos. Nice. In Armenian 12 Months by Jim Butcher. And like Chicago, there's a huge battle. Chicago's like destroyed. And Harry Dresden has taken in people into his castle that he has. Yes, it's a literal castle in Chicago. And so he's brought them in because there's a bunch of people that are, homeless, don't have anywhere to go, all that kind of stuff. And he's like, and some of the people have started a knitting circle, but they call it crochet. I don't know why. It was so funny. I laughed so hard. Sorry. It was hilarious. I just found that amusing. And Corey has joined us. Why, hello, Corey. It is so good to see you. Hello, lovelies. Headed home from work, hoping to finish Time Hop Coffee Shop today at 70%. What a cool name. Time Hop Coffee Shop. That is cool. I like that. Oh, that's that book I was looking at, isn't it? Hold on. Now I gotta look it up. Time Hop Coffee Shop. It is not the one I was looking at. Oh, look at that. Phaedra. I love that name. I had a friend named Phaedra. A charming magical realism story of second chances and new beginnings. Oh, that sounds fun. I'll put this on my TBR. Hold on. Time Hop Coffee Shop. I'll do it in a minute because I have this open to put my new book in. I had to look up because I just finished Swing Time by Zadie Smith. And I was like, did I get because I listened to audio. I was like, did I get the characters? I don't remember. It's in first person. I was like, did we get her name? Why do I not know her name? I know her best friend's name. I know that pop star's name. I know that who I don't know her name. So I looked it up online just to see if I missed it. No, her name is never mentioned. I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't miss something. It is literally, it's like Rebecca, right? Never mentioned. I'm like, okay, cool. Cool, cool. I'm like, I just finished it. How can I not remember her name? Do, 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 do. And Ren says 75% done with my work. Thanks for sprints, Kelly. Absolutely. I'm assuming most of us at least are going to go over to Nicole's sprints. So I will catch you over there where we get more work done. And Livia says, hi, Charles. Hi, Corey. And Ali says, hi, Charles. And Charles says 37% into the Ballad of Fallen Dragons. Oh, look at that. Moving right along. Great world building, gritty action, many trigger warnings. Excellent. Yeah, I think that's part of why I didn't like the first one. Not that it's not a trigger warning for me. It's just, does she get to get beaten again? I mean, can we have something else going on? I don't know. I have low tolerance for that kind of thing. At least it wasn't SA all the time. It could have been worse. That would have just pissed me off and I would have DNF'd it. I did finish it, but it just wasn't my favorite. The first book. And Charles says, love Dresden. Me too. And it's been like 2 years, right? So reading this book now, I don't know. It feels like coming home. I don't know what it is about his writing. I love Dresden. One of my favorite series of all time. And Charles says hi to Zwank and Livia. Ali says, thanks for sprints, Kelly. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Ali says, I'm going to Nicole's sprints. Yep, me too. So I'll see y'all over there. Livia says, thanks for sprints, Kelly. Absolutely. We're so glad to see you. Zwank says, thanks for sprints. See y'all tomorrow morning. Yes, yes, you will. I will be here. And that is it for today. So I'm going to log off. Sadly, we missed Alicia, but she'll be back tomorrow. And I will see y'all over at Nicole's. Thank you very much for joining us.